Judel. Rumor-making Quetzalcoatl Bruno Mengelani era album, the romantic Tampa Turlahat Bersama Jessica di event besar tau promo album. Fans malay berspekulasi kalau album itu berisi pengalaman pribadinya setila hubungan panjang mereka. Buatlah script narrative sepanjang 10.000 karakter yang kaya katakunsi dan memiliki volume pengkaryan tinggi. Script ini harus sungguh menarik, dengan struktur penuh ketegangan untuk memaksimalkan retensi penonton. Malala dengan hook yang kuat, clip charge, untuk langsung menarik perhatian. Diikuti dengan ajakan bertindak, CTA, di awal agar mendorong interaksi. Jaga Raza penasaran dengan teaser di pertengahan video agar penonton terus menonton. Dan pastikan ada climax atau payoff yang memuaskan sebelum ajakan bertindak terakhir di akhir. Gunakan pattern interrupt, seperti perubahan tempo, zoom in, dan visual dinamis untuk menjaga energi tetap tinggi. Cerita harus dalam, didorong oleh Raza ingin tahu namun tidak menisakan. Dan diformat sekera rapi agar bisa langsung disalin dan ditempel ke dalam sistem tekstuadio. Jadi jangan sertakan judul segmen atau poin-poin. Buatlah tanpa instruksi atau arahannya bro. Buat script yang bersih. Buatkan dalam bentuk berita bro. For weeks, fans thought the rumors would eventually slow down. But instead, the speculation surrounding Bruno Mars and Jessica Caban only became more intense as the romantic era continued dominating headlines. Every concert clip, every paparazzi photo, and every interview suddenly felt like another possible clue hidden in plain sight. What shocked fans the most was how different Bruno's public image feels compared to previous years. During older eras, Bruno often projected confidence, humor, and effortless charisma during interviews and live appearances. But now, many viewers believe there's a more reflective energy surrounding him. Not weaker, not broken, just different. And the internet noticed immediately. One viral fan compilation compared Bruno's past award show appearances with his recent, The Romantic, promo run. The difference in tone became a huge discussion online. In older clips, Bruno appeared relaxed and playful, constantly joking with interviewers and smiling naturally. In newer clips, fans claimed he looked more guarded and emotionally distant, especially whenever conversations shifted toward love, relationships, or personal inspiration behind the album. Suddenly, even casual facial expressions became part of the conversation. That's when entertainment blogs started asking an even bigger question. What if The Romantic isn't just an album title? What if it's actually ironic? Some fans began theorizing that the album intentionally contrasts fantasy romance with emotional reality. According to this interpretation, Bruno may be exploring the darker side of love behind fame, the loneliness, the pressure, and the emotional distance that can slowly grow between two people living under non-stop public attention. And honestly, the theory exploded because many listeners felt the lyrics supported it perfectly. Several songs reportedly reference themes like emotional disconnect, sleepless nights, fading communication, and trying to preserve memories before they disappear completely. Fans immediately connected those themes to the ongoing Jessica Caban rumors. Social media timelines filled with lyric breakdowns trying to match specific lines to moments from Bruno and Jessica's real relationship history. Then came another detail fans couldn't stop talking about. Throughout the entire The Romantic rollout, Jessica remained almost completely disconnected from the public narrative surrounding the album. No visible public support, no comments, no reposts, no subtle interactions online. For longtime followers of the couple, the silence felt unusually extreme, especially considering how massive Bruno's comeback really was. This wasn't just another single release. This was Bruno Mars returning with one of the most anticipated albums of the decade. And yet Jessica appeared completely absent from the moment. That absence became impossible for fans to ignore. TikTok creators started building full relationship timelines stretching back years. Some pointed out how the couple gradually became less publicly visible after 2023. Others noticed fewer public sightings together during vacations, award season appearances, and celebrity events. Some fans even analyzed Jessica's captions and aesthetic changes on Instagram, claiming her posts suddenly carried a more independent and introspective tone. Whether those observations meant anything real remains unclear. But online speculation moves fast. And once the internet believes there's a mystery, every detail becomes magnified. Then another major moment sent the rumors into overdrive. During one stop of Bruno's romantic tour, fans captured a highly emotional performance that instantly went viral across social media. In the middle of a slower ballad, Bruno briefly paused, looked down, and smiled in a way fans described as painfully emotional. The clip exploded online within hours. Millions of people began reposting it alongside captions suggesting the performance reflected heartbreak or unresolved emotions connected to Jessica. Some fans called it proof. Others called it projection. But either way, the conversation became impossible to stop. What made the moment even more powerful was the atmosphere inside the arena itself. Fans could be heard screaming lyrics back to Bruno with incredible intensity, almost like everyone collectively believed the songs were connected to something real happening behind the scenes. That emotional connection became one of the defining elements of the Romantic era. People weren't just streaming the music, they were investigating it, searching for emotional evidence hidden between melodies and lyrics. And as more theories spread online, older interviews featuring Bruno Mars suddenly resurfaced everywhere. Fans revisited past clips where Bruno spoke lovingly about Jessica and credited her for being part of his support system during difficult periods in his career. Those older interviews now felt emotional in hindsight because viewers compared them to the current silence surrounding their relationship. Some fans even said the contrast felt heartbreaking. One particular clip gained massive traction online after Bruno described the importance of protecting real relationships from Hollywood chaos. The quote immediately triggered new discussions because fans started wondering whether maintaining that level of privacy may have eventually created emotional distance instead. Again, none of this was confirmed, but the mystery itself became bigger than facts. And then came perhaps the biggest twist yet. A growing number of fans began questioning whether Bruno and Jessica might still secretly be together, just intentionally avoiding public exposure more than ever before. According to this theory, the rumors themselves may actually be the result of modern celebrity culture expecting constant visibility and online validation. In other words, some people believe fans created the breakup narrative simply because they stopped seeing public proof of the relationship. That theory divided the internet instantly. One side argued that Bruno and Jessica never owed the public updates about their personal lives. They believed the couple could easily still be together privately while choosing to remain completely offline regarding their relationship. The other side believed the changes surrounding the Romantic era were too dramatic to ignore. And honestly, both sides had arguments that made sense. Because when celebrity couples stay private for years, silence can mean almost anything. Can mean protection, can mean distance, or it can mean absolutely nothing at all. Still, the emotional atmosphere surrounding Bruno's comeback continued feeding speculation. Music critics repeatedly described The Romantic as Bruno's most mature and emotionally layered project ever. Reviews highlighted themes of longing, nostalgia, emotional vulnerability, and complicated love. Those descriptions only intensified fan theories connecting the album to Jessica Caban. And then fans noticed another subtle but fascinating detail. During multiple interviews, Bruno repeatedly focused on discussing growth, change, and time whenever describing the creative process behind the album. While those themes are common in music conversations, fans immediately interpreted them through the lens of the relationship rumors. Suddenly, ordinary interview answers sounded deeply personal. Even Bruno's fashion choices became part of online analysis. Fans pointed out how the visual style of the Romantic era feels darker, more cinematic, and more emotionally nostalgic compared to the brighter energy of previous Bruno Mars eras. The styling, lighting, and stage design all contributed to a mood that many viewers described as beautiful but emotionally heavy. That aesthetic only strengthened the idea that Bruno may be processing real emotional experiences through music. Then social media uncovered something else that reignited the entire conversation. Fans noticed Jessica Caban spending more time focusing on her own independent projects and lifestyle content online. Instead of appearing connected to Bruno's music world, Her social media presence seemed increasingly centered around personal growth, travel, fashion, and self-focused content. Again, that could mean absolutely nothing. But in celebrity culture, timing changes everything, especially when millions of fans are already searching for hidden meaning. Soon, YouTube channels, entertainment podcasts, and celebrity gossip accounts all started covering the same question. Are Bruno Mars and Jessica Caban quietly ending one of Hollywood's longest-lasting private relationships? The story became even more fascinating because there was no scandal attached to it. No public fight, no cheating allegations, no dramatic statements, just distance, silence, and unanswered questions. As the rumors kept spreading across the internet, something unexpected started happening around Bruno Mars' fan community. What began as simple curiosity slowly transformed into a full-scale obsession with decoding every hidden meaning surrounding the romantic. Fans weren't just listening to songs anymore, they were studying them like evidence. Every lyric suddenly carried emotional weight. Every pause during interviews felt intentional. Every missing appearance from Jessica Caban became another unanswered question hanging over Bruno's biggest comeback in years. And then came the theory that completely changed the conversation. Some fans started believing the album was structured like the timeline of a relationship falling apart in slow motion. At first, that idea sounded dramatic. But once listeners began analyzing the emotional progression of the tracks, many became convinced there was a deeper narrative hidden underneath the music. According to this interpretation, the beginning of the album captures idealized love and nostalgia, while later songs become increasingly reflective, lonely, and emotionally conflicted. That theory exploded online almost overnight. TikTok creators started creating visual breakdowns connecting individual songs to rumored stages of Bruno and Jessica's relationship. One viral video even claimed the sequencing of the album itself mirrored emotional denial turning into acceptance. Millions of viewers watched, debated, and added their own interpretations in the comments. Suddenly, the romantic became more than music. It became an internet mystery. And honestly, the timing made everything feel even more suspicious. Because while Bruno was dominating charts, selling out arenas, and celebrating one of the biggest returns in modern pop music, Jessica remained completely absent from the public celebration. Fans kept waiting for at least one supportive appearance or acknowledgement online, but week after week, nothing happened. No photos together, no backstage clips, no affectionate birthday messages, nothing. The silence became impossible to ignore. Then another strange detail pushed fans deeper into speculation. Several entertainment insiders reportedly noticed that Bruno appeared unusually emotional during certain songs on tour, especially tracks connected to heartbreak, regret, or fading connection. Audience members began sharing videos online showing Bruno pausing between lyrics, staring into the crowd silently, or smiling in ways fans described as sad or nostalgic. One particular concert moment became especially viral. During a performance of one emotional ballad, Bruno reportedly changed part of his vocal delivery and briefly looked overwhelmed before continuing the song. Within hours, social media users began calling it the moment Bruno accidentally exposed his real feelings. Was that actually true? Nobody knows. But once fans emotionally connect a public figure to a narrative, separating reality from interpretation becomes almost impossible. And the theories only kept getting bigger. Some fans now believe Bruno intentionally used the romantic to process unresolved emotions privately while presenting it publicly as art. According to this idea, the album functions almost like emotional therapy disguised as entertainment. Instead of directly discussing his relationship status, Bruno may be expressing feelings through music while allowing listeners to interpret everything themselves. That possibility fascinated people. Because unlike celebrity interviews or social media statements, music allows emotional truth to exist without direct confirmation. Lyrics can feel deeply personal while still remaining ambiguous enough to protect privacy. And that ambiguity became the fuel driving the entire internet conversation. Then came another moment that reignited everything all over again. Fans noticed Bruno repeatedly emphasizing words like change, distance, and growth, during interviews about his creative process. Individually, those words meant nothing unusual. But combined with the ongoing Jessica Caban rumors, fans interpreted every answer through the lens of relationship speculation. One short interview clip spread everywhere online after Bruno was asked what inspired the emotional maturity behind the album. Instead of giving specific details, he smiled quietly and said that life changes people over time. That simple statement instantly triggered thousands of comments from fans convinced he was indirectly referencing personal heartbreak. Again, there was no confirmation, but confirmation almost didn't matter anymore. The mystery itself had already become part of the album's identity. And while fans continued investigating Bruno's emotional world, attention also shifted toward Jessica Caban herself. For years, Jessica maintained a relatively low-profile presence compared to many celebrity partners. She rarely chased headlines or used her relationship with Bruno for publicity. But during the romantic era, fans noticed an even stronger sense of independence in her online presence. Her posts increasingly focused on personal projects, fashion, travel, self-reflection, and lifestyle content unrelated to Bruno Mars. Some fans interpreted that as evidence of emotional separation. Others believed it simply reflected personal growth and maturity. Still, the timing kept people talking, especially because neither Bruno nor Jessica attempted to publicly shut down the rumors. And in celebrity culture, silence often creates more attention than explanations. Then another layer of speculation emerged that nobody saw coming. Some fans started wondering whether fame itself slowly damaged the relationship over time. Think about it. Bruno Mars spent years operating at one of the highest levels of global celebrity. Stadium tours, constant travel, endless media pressure, public expectations, massive commercial success. Maintaining any long-term relationship under that level of attention would be incredibly difficult. That perspective shifted